See what's going on. There's a picture coming in of the tornado on the ground. Again, that tornado moved through the Farmville area and continued farther north and east, and actually moved through Powhatan as well. Got a number of pictures up from the Powhatan area. Again, this storm, this is the most intense one we have out there right now. We have 3 storms of tornado warnings, one for extreme northern Spotsylvania County, one for extreme northern Caroline County north of Bowling Green, and also now this one down in Charlotte County, moving in to Prince Edward County across parts of. And what we're looking at here is what's called a hook echo, very pronounced indication of a tornado developing. In fact, even what looks like a debris ball from the tornado on the ground, and matches up perfectly with the wind velocities, with winds flowing toward the radar site and away from the radar site and wrapping into right where that tornado. So current time is 8:05, 5 minutes for you folks in Emporia, and you need to take those tornado safety precautions. Do it right now. So 1 o'clock in the morning, where we'll have the potential for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts here before things start to drop off and the hurricane starts to move up toward the eastern shore of Virginia. Yeah, Steph, in central Virginia during the summertime, hot and humid days are standard, and we're used to seeing that. But every now and then we get the combination of very high humidity and very high heat. And when they combine like they did today, we can get heat index values that are over 110. As a matter of fact, if you look down at what I'm standing on, this is actually the foundation of a mobile home that once stood here. See how swollen the river is. I want to show you though what's in the water. A lot of big chunks of debris. But they have a lot of above ground safe rooms, and there are some below ground shelters. And the teachers in the Plaza Towers, they are heroes. They did everything they were asked to do. And just a tornado this massive, this powerful, is sometimes just not enough.
And we're just about out of time. But what are some?
I won't be anywhere near these guys though. I'll be back up in there somewhere. Yeah, some folks probably woke up to the sound of thunder. Others, like me, probably woke up to the sound of your children running into the room. Let's check. Stephanie happy. Yes, keep Stephanie happy. That is one thing I've learned.
He's not a good runner anyway.
Ouch!
I just had to get that one out there for him. I'm messing with you, Zach.
I had nothing to do with that.
I guess. If you look at how much I sweat, you'd probably agree. I'm not very good at it. Mornings like this, I'm just glad if my car starts. Let's head on over and get a check on the view outside right now from the top of WTVR, looking down Broad Street, where it is hot and it's steamy since we had a big shower move through here earlier. Let's check radar. I'll show you where it is raining right now. And we have several different areas of showers and isolated thunderstorms. And this is all moving very, very slowly because of the big ridge of high pressure that's in place over the area. Just a few light showers back to our east. Back to our south and west, it's a little bit heavier activity, although very small. Little showers and thunderstorms here, one near Dinwiddie, one south of Victoria, also one a little bit south of Buckingham. And the heaviest activity today has been up and down Highway 81, out near Stanton, a pretty heavy shower there. Also some down in Rockbridge County, around Buena Vista and Lexington. Now earlier today we had a pop-up shower that dumped a ton of rainfall in a very short period of time. In about 20 minutes or so, an inch of rain fell just a little bit southeast of downtown Richmond, and then about a half of an inch right over the downtown expressway. Let me show you what it looked like earlier today. And you see the flooding, a car running right on through that on the downtown expressway. This is about at 2:30 this afternoon, and another shot here of cars making their way through the flooding. This is flash flooding. It occurs because there's really nowhere for the water to sink in. It's all concrete down there, so it just rushes down very quickly, and as quickly as it moved in, it moved out. Let's get a check on our current conditions outside. Right now we're checking in at 95 degrees, but it's humid with a dew point of 69. It makes it feel like 101. That is the current heat index. Other temperatures out there in the low to mid 90s, but when you factor in the humidity, it feels like triple digits in many locations, especially east and north of town. We continue with Tropical Storm Chris. It was a hurricane earlier today. Way out in the open waters, not going to affect anybody out there, but impressive nonetheless. We could see Debbie developing early next week from a disturbance currently over the northwest Caribbean. That'll be something to watch closely because it could impact the Gulf Coast around Monday. For us, it's just been high pressure, and we get a lot of heat under these highs when they develop like this. That high has been right over Richmond three-dimensionally. You can see how this works. It's hot around the high, but the hottest weather is directly underneath the high pressure, and that's where Richmond's been. So it's been hot all across the state of Virginia, but the hottest weather has been right here in town with back-to-back days of 98-degree heat. Tomorrow morning, very warm and humid. Showers and storms very likely tomorrow. So some nice changes headed our way ahead of a cold front. This front will move through as we get into early Saturday morning. So we'll see a good chance of rain tomorrow, then drier day on Saturday, and it won't be as hot behind the front. at least not as hot as it has been. We'll still make it into the lower 90s. Checking your forecast for tomorrow, we'll have a chance for showers and storms, and some of those could be severe, especially to our north and northeast with better dynamics. We'll start today with temperatures in the low to mid 70s, and we'll see high temperatures that'll be hot tomorrow, but not as bad as they have been. Forecast for tomorrow, increasing rain chances in the afternoon and evening, high of 93 degrees, rain chances at 60%, and then dry on Saturday with a high of 90, 91 Sunday, 90 Monday with a stronger cold front, and that knocks those highs back into the lower 80s. There's your weather. Here's traffic with Raymond.
Well, thank you, Zach, as you're making.
It's going to be starting over again. We're going to have to start over again.
Starting over. It's what thousands of Oklahomans are facing, not just in Moore, but in the small community of Bethel Acres.
The tornado that was in Moore was so devastating that I think everybody's kind of focusing on those areas when, you know, these people clearly need as much help as everybody else.
The stories here echo those from the Moore area.
This is my home, and it used to belong over there by the tree, and it's skidded over here. Not skidded. There's no skid marks. So it flew over here.
The tornado that hit Bethel Acres was a powerful EF4 twister with winds of nearly 200 miles per hour. It came from over this hill, moved through this community, destroying everything in its path, injuring dozens and leaving one person dead. That one, the best friend of Virgil T.
We heard someone got killed out here that drove a black car, and I said, I don't know, that's him. And they found him in the road, kind of all messed up.
And while nothing can ease the pain of losing a friend, there's no shortage of comfort around here.
We can help you.
Yes, well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
So a friend of mine, I said, what are you doing this afternoon? And so I grabbed her and we came to help these people.
Strangers helping strangers, neighbors helping neighbors. That's the Oklahoma way.
Even though they're standing in front of their own home that's been destroyed, they're really worried about the guy next door, and I think that's just been incredible.
I'd really help you, but
Okay.
my knees are stiff. And
That's okay. That's what we came here to do, is to help you.
Very little can withstand this storm, but the spirit here remains rock solid.
They're showing patience and they're showing strength that I've personally never seen anywhere I've been before, and it's really inspiring.
Virgil values these blessings, from the helping hands right on down to the good home cooking.
I'm going to hate to see them go. I got used to their hamburgers.
But it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like this is what the Lord wants me to do.
From Bethel Acres, Oklahoma, I'm Chief Meteorologist Zach Daniel for CBS 6.